Hey, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are and whatever you're doing. So I've been focusing over the last few days on systems and systemization within your business. Quick one today. I want to talk about three particular areas of systemization and where you can start to build a picture and start to build probably the main reason as to why systems can have such a dramatic impact in your business. And the first one is really, it's about your team and their dependency on you. When you've got a team member that comes in but you don't have systems in place, and you, as we've discussed in the past, potentially the technician in the business, what happens? All too often, where they want to know what to do and how to do things and how to best perform, it's you they come to. They come to you and they start to really drain your resource in terms of how do we do this. You become the course of least resistance. So they have a dependency on you to make sure that what they're doing in the business is right. It's the right process. Is that dependency in your business because you're actually driving that? You're driving the dependency of your team on you. The next level is when we start to think about creating independence. Now, independence, whilst we can see it in a good form, and within a team, if you've got a team where there is independence, there are two sides to this. One, the team can be independent, and that's part of what we want to try and achieve. But where we have a breakdown of that and the team becomes independent, you create what's commonly referred to as silos. You have individuals within the team who are independent. They don't really depend on you. There's no real sense that they've got to rely on you for decisions or for that guidance in terms of what it is they've got to achieve. But by the same token, there's no cross-fertilization. Communication is probably difficult. You're probably the last person to know what's going on. And there's a raft of different areas here where independence, whilst a good thing, can also have a damaging effect when it creates silos within the business. So independence is something to closely monitor, and where necessary to make sure that you're influencing towards the next level. And the next level is where we create interdependency. Interdependency is really now taking the best of all of those worlds and bringing it together as a true team. Classic examples are your matrix organisation. So we're very familiar with the hierarchical organisation, and we sit up at the top and then everything cascades down in this very neat triangle, and as a result every time you come down there's another office. Whereas a matrix organisation creates an open, if you will, this open plan office area where there is cross-fertilisation in many different directions, and it starts to build an interdependency across the whole of the organisation. So really just a quick one for you to have some reflection on in terms of how these sit within your business. Do you have a level of interdependency within the business? Are there still silos there where there is independent focus, and that may be independent teams, it may be independent within the team? Is there still a heavy burden on dependency in terms of you or maybe other technical experts within the business? When you start to look in those areas, you can suddenly start to think, okay, how can I start to bring systemization into my business? If you want to know more on this, Stephen Covey in the 7 Habits to Highly Effective People, he talks in some detail with regards to dependency, independency and interdependency. Certainly suggest that it would be a very good read just to give you some clarity in those areas. Until tomorrow, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, having a great day. I will catch up then. Bye bye.